Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I'm doing okay. Just want to give you a couple of updates. Um, I've been doing therapy every day, um, both occupational and physical therapy, um, from Tuesday to Saturday. So, with today being Saturday, this was my last day this week. Starts again on Tuesday, and we continue. Yesterday, both physical and occupational therapy were here, and up until this point, I was doing exercises with a hand weight, putting um, uh, weights on my legs, doing exercises um, to strengthen my legs. So Friday, we wanted to try to get me to stand up. So they put the gait belt on me, uh, and with the exercises that they gave me, I was able to start to sit on the edge of the bed better. And they physical therapy was on one side, put his foot against mine. Occupation was on the other side of me, put his foot against mine, and then they wrapped the gait belt around me and wrapped it tight. And when I was ready to stand, they were going to pull me. Problem was that with their feet where they were, I couldn't move. I wanted to sort of sidestep to get my footing, and I couldn't do it because their feet were preventing my feet from moving. So I had no choice but to sit back down. And I pointed this out to them so that on Monday, when we tried again, as soon as they got me in, as soon as they get me in a standing position, they will move their feet out of the way while they still got their grip on me, and you know, and allow me to move. They were putting biopsies on my back and my legs, so therapy is doing pretty good. Now, I wanted to say something about what's going on. Okay, the first thing that struck me was during one of these riots, actually through a number of riots, they were aiming lasers at the eyes of the police to physically blind them. Now, what about their wives? What about their children? What about their home lives? Are you going to destroy these people's lives so they can never see again? Really? That doesn't sound very American to me at all. That is not the way we treat each other. Not at all. It's as bad as if you stuck something in their eyes, stuck nails or whatever into their eyes. That is assault. And the police can sue them for their medical bills, pain and suffering. You know, they got to think what they're doing. I watched enough of Judge Me on People's Court to know that if there was any malicious intent in injuries, and you count that as an injury, that the victim could sue they could get punitive damages in their lawsuit. So they could sue the attacker for medical bills, pain of suffering, and the police to sue these people, and they would win in court. You're talking about disrupting so many people's lives, and that is just horrible. The way you would treat another human being, another American, with families, with wives, with children, who look up to them as daddy. Are you going to, completely destroy these men who have families to take care of, who have families who love them? You're going to do that to another human being? Are you no better than a terrorist, than an MS-13 gang member, than, let's say, a Palestinian in Israel? Someone who, from another country. ISIS, Iran, Syria. You're going to behave like them? That is not American behavior, people. This is not American behavior, my friends. This is the behavior of, foreign lands. You don't learn this stuff in America. This is torture stuff. Have you ever seen Reservoir Dogs? Have you ever seen Reservoir Dogs when they got the police tied up and they're torturing him? Okay? You are a criminal. Think about that scene in that movie. Reservoir Dogs. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend you see it. I recommend you rent it out. Reservoir Dogs. And there's a scene in the warehouse where they capture a police officer, ties him to a chair, and tortures him. Now, you're a thug. Okay? You're not a protester. When you do that, you're not a protester. You are a violent criminal. You're a terrorist. Following terrorist procedures of torture, of maiming others, as other countries, North Korea, anybody else in any other country who tortures people in that manner. So, I just wanted to bring that up. Okay. Then I see a news report that they throw nails at the tires of the police cars. Now, when I heard that, how different is that than an ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend slashing the tires of their partner who wants to break up with them, or keying their cars? Keying the car's not even part of this, but slashing the tires. Do you know how much tires cost? Even when me and my last girlfriend, we had a car, and the tires would have a problem. Excuse me. We would go to Tire Barn or go to any one of these to get, whether it's Goodyear, Goodrich. I think we went to a Goodyear, Goodrich, General Tire, Michelin. Trying to get new tires. They're not cheap, folks. They're not cheap, my friends. These are pretty damn expensive. And each thing, and it's not just enough to put the tire on the car. Yeah, you could replace a tire by yourself as a temporary fix, but you need to go and get the tire balanced, aligned, installed properly. Because if the tire is not aligned properly, you're going to have a lot of problems. The tire is not going to wear properly. It's going to wear out kind of off. And it'll make the tire wear out a lot sooner. And then you'll have problems again. You say, damn it, I just put the tire on the car not that long ago, and now the tire's got a problem. Well, you didn't go and have it balanced and aligned. And every one of those costs money. And I looked. When I went to Google, somebody told me you can Google anything. And I did, and I said, how much is that dog in the window? Sorry. No, how much do you love me? No. How much is too much? No. Okay, I'll get this right. I'm going to get hooked on this, I swear. All right. Now I can't start. Okay, take two, folks. And action. Okay. How much do tires cost? And not just the cost of the tires. The proper installation of these tires. Alignment. Balancing. Everything that is needed to put the tire on your car. From one place, it is said. Okay. One place it is said that if you buy 4 tires from them, 4 new tires, they will give you a $225 cash back, because it also includes the alignment, the balancing, rotating, all the things that are required when you put new tires on a car. And they did to these officers' cars what jilted boyfriends and girlfriends do to their ex's tires when the ex, either when they find out the ex cheated on them, especially with their best friends, and they are so thrown that they take out a knife or something and just slash their tires. And then when they come out, they see their tires, all 4 of them slashed. So now they gotta buy 4 new tires. And that's a deep expense that they have to pay. So out of a jilted lover's anger, they're forcing their ex-lover to have to pay for 4 brand new tires. That I remember when time it cost to repair tires. It was like, I remember a time when tires were like $50 a piece. But nowadays, I mean, we're talking, I really don't know. I forget, and this is like over 3 years ago. And I forget how much. 4 brand new tires, plus balancing, plus alignment, plus rotation. And everything else they need. So, and they are going to give $225 cash back. Which, I don't know, maybe credit towards your next purchase, who knows? Probably will be. As an incentive to keep you as a customer. Because why would you give $225 back to your customer? Which means you've already paid over $225 already to get new tires, get them installed, get them balanced, get them aligned, get them rotated. So you're paying, what, $700, $800 for 4 new tires. So what they did to these officers' cars and the tires, throwing nails or whatever, however else they did, into the tires, it's no different than an ex-lover slashing a jilted lover's tire. And of course, you go to the police. This is a day when police mattered. And that's something I want to talk about next. Okay? So, look how much damage is being done. Everything that they're doing is racking up on the cash register. Medical bills on the offices. Ching, ching, ching. Ka-ching. Damage to tires. Okay, that's 4 tires. 4 new tires. Alignment. Okay, we're doing the alignment, balancing, and rotating. Okay. Ka-ching. Okay, what are we adding? We're adding now fire to a building with people inside. Okay, so acreage, the cost of the building, ka-ching, the phones, ka-ching, the tables, the desks, the file cabinets, the plaques, the personal things on each officer's desks, like pictures of their families. You are murdering their families. You people, less than people. Burning out stores. And it just all adds up. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Yeah. Everything that they're doing night after night after night in so many cities adds up. Now, something else I wanted to mention. And this whole business of the defunding of the police. And 2 things that are talked about nowadays, and no one has put them together. Excuse me. But I'm going to put them together. Yes, I'm going to put them together. Because I want all of my friends out there, all of you, to see what I see. Okay? They're talking about getting the schools reopened. And this sends chills through me. That when they were talking about by diverting funds and defunding the police and everything that they're removing, one thing they said that they were going to remove is school officers or police presence in schools or guards or whatever they call them. And this is after all the school shootings that we had. And they're all quick to start screaming for gun laws, gun laws, gun laws. What about the crazy person who shot up El Paso, Texas? How quick did the officers respond? How quick did the police arrived on the scene and de-escalated the situation like that? Whether it was there or it was the other place. Okay, I don't remember which city it was, but I remember that the police arrived on scene like that and de-escalated the situation before anybody else got hurt. And you, not you guys out there, I'm talking about the idiots, the brainless idiots with no connecting brain cells, okay, who want to defund the police. And now that they're talking about opening up schools, and they had everything in place from last year with officers assigned at all the schools to prevent another school shooting. Everybody was crying, "Save our children." And few children were already killed. Can you imagine, with the defunding of the police and getting rid of the police, the way school is gonna be? It's like another gun-free zone sign outside the school, inviting a crazy person with a gun and just shooting at kids, knowing that there won't be any police to be called. There won't be any police to arrive on the scene to stop it. There won't be any police because we got loony bin people, crazy people with nothing up here who want to get rid of the police so that our children can be gunned down in schools again. This is what I think of. These are the thoughts that haunt me. How quickly they forget. I wanted to do a video, but I'm not going to have any access to the computer. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just tell you. And I'll tell you from here. But you crazy people who are so zealous in getting rid of the police, you don't realize you're inviting another school shooting. Something that you brainless people forgot about. You want to get rid of the Second Amendment. And guess what? The people are going to start buying guns in the black market in dark alleys at 3 o'clock in the morning to shoot up people. You know, these are the thoughts that haunt me. These are the thoughts that bother me. These are the thoughts that I worry about. Let's stop this insanity. This crazy insanity about getting rid of the police. I'll give you another one. I showed a video. I think I did. I don't think I showed it yet. About how Germany, a very prosperous city, fell under the Nazis. And you know what's happening in our country is no different. No different at all. Take away your guns. Take away your free speech. Take away your jobs. Depend upon the government. Have hoodlums running the streets. Burning, it's, you know, these are things I think about. Think about how the Nazis took over Germany. How Hitler came to power. By taking away everybody's rights. By taking away everybody's... nobody had guns to defend themselves. They were forbidden to watch what they want to watch. In America, that's called political correctness. And the PC police is doing a lot of stopping of free speech. That's what happened in Germany. You couldn't speak. There was a mob in Germany called the white shirts or brown shirts. That was at the beginning, folks. That was at the beginning, my friends. Yeah. Think about it. No freedom of speech. You had to read and listen to only Nazi programming. Book burning. They burned all the books. Prevented you from reading anything that diverted away from their cause, agenda, whatever. Isn't that what the far left is doing right now? With the cancel culture, with the banning conservatives or banning people with other ideas. Shutting them down. You know, so But getting rid of the guns, that was the big thing. And they were at the mercy of the SS. Just like we're going to be at the mercy of these thugs running riots in our streets. And pretty soon they're going to start to form a organized crime unit and offer protection. You don't want anything to happen to so-and-so, pay me money and I'll protect them. When they disband the police, it's, we'd be back, to the Al Capone era? We will recreate the Al Capone era. Mark my word, we'll be doing that. Unless we stop this crazy dismantling of the police department and defunding them and getting rid of so many important aspects of the police force that we need badly. And that always came through for us when we needed them the most. This is a very sad time in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very sad time for our country. So, anyway, that's what I want to talk about. Take care, guys. Let's protect our country. I'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Okay.